with all these basic questions like, for what's Linkin Park? Was it a place where you hung around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Linkin Park?
Don't address any questions to him.
Okay.
He's not a silly guy.
Okay. And who's the clever one?
He'll be the serious one for this interview.
Okay.
I'm the smart one.
He's the smart one. He's the serious one.
So, like, yeah, Linkin Park, a place where you hung around?
It's a place in Santa Monica in Los Angeles. It's named after the American president, Abraham Lincoln. We spelled it differently so that we could get the web domain name for a far cheaper price.
Far
Far fewer Deutschmarks.
And the thing is,
as
it's
one
everywhere.
would
In
say.
every town there is this Linkin Park, so it's like being the town's band.
Actually, ironically, like the cool thing is like when we show up, like when we toured the States, everywhere we went, we were like locals. Like all the kids would come up and be like, "Hey, dude, we live in Linkin Park too, man. Which street did you grow up on?" And we're just like.
The joke was that we could never be like a professional band because we were always a local band.
And the fact that we can't really play our instrument.
Yeah.
Ah ja.
Especially Brad.
Okay.
Especially me.
Linkin Park, das ist ein Park in LA, wo sie mal abgehangen sind, und Linkin Park gibt es auch überall, und das ist ja auch ganz cool, weil in jeder Stadt, wo sie kommen, meinen die jungen Leute dort immer wieder, das ist eine regionale Band, aber nein, Linkin Park ist international. So, what was before Linkin Park? Yeah, that fits quite good together. It's like glamorous.
Do you want to trade later and maybe I'll use some of your nail polish?
Yeah,
And-
I'll lend you. I could lend you some lipstick as well, and we could do like a makeup session. But
Or
before that,
we could say that we did it, and then we could really have Chester put on lipstick because I think he'd look a lot better.
Brad
like
looks really good in a dress.
like a rouge.
so you've got all this feminine stuff around
Right,
here.
that's because
so
I'm
you-
very secure with my sexuality.
So what was before Linkin Park? Any transvestite shows or something like that? Nothing?
That's why we call
No.
the band Hybrid Theory, because Brad was kind of a hybrid between a man and a woman.
It was originally hermaphrodite theory.
Yeah. No, but some of you guys met in school. Some of
Yeah,
you went
we
to
actually
college.
we all pretty much met in school, except for Chester. He's the outcast.
He didn't go to school.
I dropped out of school.
He didn't. But if he did go to school, we would have met him in school too. Brad and I had known each other since we were about 13. Joe and I met in college. Brad and Phoenix met in college, and Rob and Brad and I went to high school in the same area.
Okay.
And
That's
Chester,
And they
we
found
met
me in a
through mutual-
desert 600 miles away.
You know, it was like something you were looking for a singer, and then you were there.
They were looking for a singer, and they had been auditioning singers for like almost 4 months in LA, and every vocalist in LA did not pass the test, so they had to seek elsewhere. And we had a mutual friend, Scott Harrington, who called me up and said, you know, I have a band, you should really just check it out, and I'll send you a demo, and he did, and within a matter of days, I had cut my version of the demo and sent it in, and I was in LA, and they kept me there ever since, chained
Cool.
in the studio.
Oh, so here we are. Also wie sie zusammengekommen sind, die meisten hier kennen sich ja schon aus der Schule, und Chester ist dazugekommen, wie sie nach einem Sänger Ausschau gehalten haben. Wir haben eben einen gemeinsamen Freund, und er kommt aus Arizona, die anderen kommen alle aus LA. Und jetzt gibt's erstmal was von Linkin Park zu hören für euch. Jo. Hier geht's hier mit Linkin Park im Hintergrund, einer der lacht, und der Hamburger Hafen. Und ich sitze jetzt hier mit den Herren. So,
I've got two ways I can wear my hat, and
show us.
I kind of want. I know we can't get immediate feedback, but maybe people could
We
go to
can,
our
we
website, linkinpark.com, and tell us. There's this way where you don't see my eyebrows, and then there's this way.
Wow. This
So
looks so
We
different.
can get some kind of like response from the German public as to which is more flattering.
I write you this stuff. So, also ihr habt gehört, ihr könnt ihm schreiben, wie er seinen Hut zu tragen hat, entweder über den Augenbrauen oder nicht, aber ist ja auch ein Schmarrn. Jetzt reden wir mal über die Platte. So, Hybrid Theory.
Who gave him hash browns this morning?
Ja, so, Gentlemen.
Tell everybody that we think that Brad's on drugs.
Ja, er soll auf Drogen sein, aber ich weiß nicht, ich glaube, der ist immer so. Und jetzt reden wir mal über die Platte. So, let's talk about this record. It's a hybrid between rap, rock and electronic thing. Is it like everybody of you get this hybrid taste in music, or are there any masters of rock, any masters of rap, or how does it work?
I think we all like a lot of different things. We may have a little more practice in one thing than others, but we definitely are being distracted by our DJ.
Yeah. So there
There are bands that like, and musical musical taste that we all have in common, but then each of us kind of brings to the table something different that he listened to growing up and has like shared that with the rest of the group.
And what's the unique thing where you all fit together, like bands you all like?
What bands do we like in common? Well, I think for each of us, one of our favorite bands is the Deftones, and the fact that they asked us to tour with them in March here in Europe is like, I still don't believe it. Like, I won't believe it until we play our first show. And then other bands that we think are great are Incubus, Papa Roach, who we also toured with. And we're taking out 2 groups actually on our headlining tour in the United States. One's called Taproot, and one is called Styles of Beyond. They're more of an underground rap group from Los Angeles.
Also, sie machen ja mehr so den hybriden Sound. Das heißt, sie mischen Rap und Rock und dann auch elektronische Elemente. Es ist so, dass sie alle irgendwie den gleichen Musikgeschmack haben. Also Bands, die sie irgendwie alle verehren, ist zum Beispiel Papa Roach und Deftones. Mit den Deftones werden sie jetzt auch im Februar auf Tour sein. So, the cover art is really, really interesting and I think it's one of the best covers I really saw. Really.
Thank you. I did too, that's why I got it tattooed on my leg.
Really?
Show the camera.
You also can show your
You want to see the tattoo?
Yeah. Oh.
Look at my skinny chicken legs.
Wow, that's great. That's really cool. Also you can see in here, cover. Komm mal hier. Komm mal. So it's a soldier with butterfly wings.
The thing about the cover that we wanted to do is that obviously a lot of people are familiar with a musical hybrid. We wanted something that was more us, that was more personal, and so we being that we mixed heavier sounds and more sensitive elements in our music, we wanted to do something like the soldier being the heavier thing and the dragonfly wings being more delicate.
And Mike drew this.
It's also like the sound of your music, like the voice is sometimes so soft and so nice, and that's a butterfly thing, and it's all good.
Right.
Smash it.